What's up, y'all? We are back with another video. This is Comically Boston episode 24. The Kobe episode 24. No, I'm just kidding. It's not dedicated to Kobe. This week we are talking Celtics. Then we're going to talk some Ant-Man, new posters, new character posters, new information about Ant-Man. Me and Langone just got our tickets for that last night. That's a couple weeks away. I think, that's the 16th. It comes out 17th, but the night before you'll see it, Thursday night. We have to go Thursday nights. It's mandatory. I feel like if I don't go see a Marvel movie on a Thursday night, everything just gets spoiled for me on Twitter and whatnot, so shit just happens. But today is January 20th, 2023. It is a Friday. I have finished cleaning for my mother. I call her Consuela when she comes in and cleans on Fridays because she's got personality disorders and she likes to piss people off on Fridays and go, "Por qué? Get the fuck aside. I'm cleaning." So I call myself Consuelo when I do it for her. So I just finished Consueloing all morning and now we are here to do a podcast. So the Celtics face the Hornets Monday night. We beat them 130-118, improved to 33-12. No JB, no White, no JB. He was out with the groin injury. White is back. He had 19 and 8 assists. I love to see White playing well. Brogdon had 16 off the bench. Tatum had a career night. 51, 9 and 5. Shot 15 for 23 from the field. 7 for 12 from the three-point line. 14 for 14 from the free throw line. That's a great dub we picked up off the Hornets Monday. Then we had the 2-game in between where we're like 1-7 on the season. Now we're 2-7 on the season, picking up an overtime dub last night versus the Warriors in a NBA Finals rematch. We got Jaylen Brown was back after not playing for a couple games and having a 2-game rest, so he was less than what you'd like him to be, but JB still had himself a good game. Hit a huge clutch shot right before the buzzer. JB finished with 16-9. He shot 6 for 18 from the field. Not great, but like I said, he was off and he was injured, so he's got to get back into the groove of things, and he hit some huge buckets clutch up into the last quarter there. But we went into overtime. We won the game 121-118. We improved to 34-12, best record in the NBA. Jason Tatum had 34, 19 rebounds. That's a huge rebound night. 34 and 19 is crazy stats. 6 assists. Al Horford had, sorry about the text messages coming in, my buddy keeps texting me. Al Horford had 20 and 10. He had a double-double, 3 blocks. Rob Williams had a double-double, 14 and 11 rebounds. Brogdon had 14-7 off the bench. Curry led all Warriors with 29. 4 out of 5 starters for the Warriors had 20. They just couldn't get it done. Who's the one starter that didn't have 20 for the Warriors? You'll never be able to guess. It was Draymond Green. Fuck Draymond. But, shit happens. Shit does indeed happen. Kevin Feige had an interview the other day, and I thought it was interesting what he had to say about Ant-Man. Kevin Feige is hyping up Ant-Man. Quote from Kevin Feige: "We wanted to kick off Phase 5 with Ant-Man because he'd earned that position. He'd earned that position. So he earned the spot to kick off a phase. Like he's not just some background comic character anymore. Earned the position. To not simply be the backup or the comic relief like Paul Rudd can do very easily, but to take his position at the front of the podium of the MCU." Ooh, I really like that quote from Kevin Feige. And then there were some images, ooh, I really like the purple. This is Michelle Pfeiffer, Janet Van Dyne. Yeah, she's looking cool. That's an Empire exclusive. And then they had some character posters. I don't believe I showed these yet, but from IMAX. There's a good one from IMAX. Interesting. You got the two of them in the front, and then you got why is Cassie standing with what's his name back there? Bill Murray. Why is he with Bill Murray? I don't know. You tell me. So that's the IMAX poster. This is See More and Screen X. So these are all the posters from IMAX, Adobe, stuff like that. This is for Screen X. Looks like a purple portal up in the top right over Scott's face. But you see how Scott's face is right there? Remember that face. We got the Dobby one. I like the Dobby one. Interesting. They're all like pretty much the same, but it's funny how they change just little ways. Now you got Big Ant-Man here for the 4DX. Feel it in 4DX. I don't think I'll ever go see a movie in 4D anymore. That's like kid shit. But you got Ant-Man Wasp and Cassie Lang looks like she's wearing Converse. That's interesting in the 4DX one. This is the last one. Real D 3D. You tell me, does this look like the Spider-Man symbol to you? Because it does to me. I don't know why. It just kind of like, for no reason. It's just Spider-Man. Kang, now they came out with individual character posters. This one for Jonathan Majors, you can see the scars on his face from his mask, I think. The blue mask of Kang the Conqueror. But this movie's going to be insane. Like, I cannot wait to see Kang. He's just going to be such a badass. You know, he's coming to fuck everybody else up. Remember when I told you to keep Scott's face in mind from the Screen X poster? It's the same exact face character poster from this one. Just this is Scott all by himself. And then here's all of them. I was able to pull just Scott and Kang individually, but here's the rest of the character posters with the new Cassie Lang, with Evangeline Lilly as the Wasp, Michael Douglas as Hank Pym, and Janet Van Dyne as Michelle Pfeiffer as Janet Van Dyne, and then Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror. That movie with these 6 people, and then Bill Murray. I'm not sure who else is going to be in it, but these 6 people, I'm hyped for it, man. Because you know Paul Rudd can make you laugh any day of the week, but you know, you want a serious movie every now and again, and this shit is gonna be wild. I've been playing the Last of Us video game real quick before I get into what I'm talking about next. I've been playing the Last of Us video game, and more since last week's episode, they've been dropping on Twitter side-by-side comparisons with like the bottom picture being the video game, the top picture being the show, and just how much effort and love and support that the Last of Us, like people that created the game, put into the show. Oh, the show is just like that much better. You know, like that you could see that they added a fence detail, took out a little thing. But those are video game details in the bottom picture. They had to make these details in real life, you know, on the top picture. So just the details, you know, the outfits, you know, like just everything. Oh, and I've been playing The Last of Us Part 2 video game. Oh my god. The first game ends on such a cliffhanger, and then the second one starts off so crazy and not how you were expecting. So you're just like, you're enthralled. You're just fully dragged in deep with the characters, and like you are Ellie and you are Joel, and you're like, god damn, man, what the hell is going on? But I freaking love the show. The show has been, or the game and the show has been awesome. I cannot wait for episode 2 this Sunday. Check that out. We'll be talking Last of Us episode 2 on Monday for the next episode of Comically Boston. Netflix dropped a video this week teasing their film releases for the 2023, like their 2023 film slate. They dropped, you know, all the way from the first movie, and then they said save the dates. So what did I do? I saved the dates for y'all, so we're going to go through and talk about it. First up, you got You People with Jonah Hill and Eddie Murphy. Oh, coming out January 27th. That looks so funny. That looks like it's going to be amazing. And like, if you can't see why that's going to be amazing, like, you just, oh, Eddie Murphy back in a film playing Lauren London's father. Or maybe, yeah, Lauren London's father, Nia Long, is the wife, and then Jonah Hill's the boyfriend. Oh god, it's gonna be amazing. Now this looks like a rom-com. Your Place or Mine, Ashton Kutcher, and I'm so sorry to that lady. She looks so familiar, and I definitely know her name. Is that Reese Witherspoon? I don't know, but I know that's Ashton Kutcher, coming out February 10th on Netflix. These are all coming out on Netflix, by the way. All Netflix's movie releases. That's January 10th, Ashton Kutcher. March 10th, Luther, The Fallen Son. So this looks interesting. Idris Elba. Idris Elba playing Luther. I'm pretty sure that's the character from Ghost Rider 2, Spirit of Vengeance, like, that he played all them years ago, so I don't know if it's the same as that character, but I don't know. Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston in Murder Mystery 2 coming out March 31st. I loved the first one. I thought the first one was hilarious, but it's also, like, the things that I love. Like, my mother really likes them, too. The murder mysteries are just, they get you going. They get you so, like, ugh. That you just have to figure out what happens next. That's just how a murder mystery goes, and it's amazing. I love it. May 12th, Jennifer Lawrence movie coming out, The Mother. That looks wild. Looks like J-Lo's gonna be having a time. I'm whatever I need to be to keep her safe. You know, like she's all, you know, distraught there, and here she's pulling the gun on this fool. Like, she ain't playing around. She ain't playing, even for the second. She ain't playing around. The next one is the first one I really loved. Extraction 1 with Chris Hemsworth. I loved. Extraction 2 coming out June 16th with Chris Hemsworth coming back. His character may or may not have died in the first one, so it's like, clearly he didn't, because there's an Extraction 2, but that looks really good. You can see the snowy background. He's on a train. That whole movie was like really, the first one was really like stunts driven. They really did their own stunts and stuff like that. And the, you know, the filmmakers and the directors and shit strapped onto cars. What's his name? Something Hargraves, Chris Hargraves. And I want to say the Russo brothers were with that one too, but maybe it was just Chris Hargrave. But he was like a stunt coordinator. Now he's a director, and he does some crazy stuff, like holding the camera strapped onto the front of a car. Like, it's just insane stuff. But Extraction. Extraction number 2 looks good. The next movie coming out July 21st. They Clone Tyrone. This is gonna have Jamie Foxx, Tiana Paris, and somebody else in it. But it looks hilarious as well. I love me some Jamie Foxx. That's in July. And then Heart of Stone with Gal Gadot, August 11th. That one looks interesting. That looks, in the little clip here that I grabbed the screenshot for when she was running, she did look a little goofy running. I'm not going to lie to you. It looks like she doesn't do a whole lot of that. Maybe she was hurt in the movie, so like that's why she's running goofy, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just hating. The next movie is The Lift, coming out August 25th. This is looks like a Kevin Hart movie where they're going to be lifting something. You know, so they're lifting, they're shoplifting, they're stealing. You know, so that's his thing, is this movie. They're lifting something off of somebody. Oh well. Fucking. And then it looks like they got nothing in September, August. They skip September, and then they go to Damsel, October 31st, with Millie Bobby Brown, where she is a damsel in distress, and her family puts her in a tower trapped by a dragon, and it's crazy. So that one looks wild, but also very good. Then Pain Hustlers is the next one, October 21st, or October 27th. This one looks really good. Emily Blunt, Chris Evans, with the dude in the middle from, I don't remember his name, but he's from the Ocean's movies. He played Terry Benedict in that. But Chris Evans with the Boston accent in that, I think is going to be awesome. And then, David Fincher's movie, The Killer, November 10th. Michael Fassbender. This one looks awesome. I'm super excited for that one. A Family Affair, November 17th, with Nicole Kidman, Zac Efron. Zac Efron's, you know, having an affair with her. That's going to be kind of hot, kind of kinky, kind of, you know, for the mothers, for the ladies out there. For the kids, Leo, November 22nd, an animated movie. I believe that's Adam Sandler in the clip. And then this movie, Leave the World Behind, December 8th. That movie looks super interesting to me. With Mahershala Ali, Jennifer Gardner, and then it looks like Jennifer Gardner's husband is Ethan Hawke. I love Ethan Hawke. I can't tell who Mahershala Ali's wife is in this picture, but I'm sure she's an amazing actress. And then the last movie, Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon, December 22nd. It initially started off as a pitch to be like a rated R Star Wars, but then when it got acquired by Disney, Star Wars did, Zack Snyder, the director of Rebel Moon, decided to just make it himself. So Rebel Moon is going to be a Star Wars kind of thing where it's rebels and it's guns and violence and R-rated Star Wars. So if you want to see an R-rated Netflix Star Wars movie, it's called Rebel Moon. Charlie Hunnam's gonna star and comes out 3 days. This is before Christmas next year, so that looks good. Those are the Netflix 2023 release dates. My camera battery's dying. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll see you Monday. Next episode of Comically Boston. My links for my Twitter and my Instagram will be in the description below. Comment if you liked this video. What movie are you looking forward to most in 2023? And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.